on you if you got questions, so. All right, Coach, initial thoughts on the game?
I mean, when you play the game of football, man, it's hard to come out and start off on the wrong side of the ball, on the wrong foot early. He was able to manage to get back into the game, went into the halftime. I think we was down 6-9. I shoot myself in the foot by not taking that field goal before half. That, you know, they gave them almost a 9-point swing coming out of half, you know, that put us down in a barrel, you know. And only thing I can do is credit my kids, my players. They fought. Most teams would have quit week one. They stayed in there to be down 7 with 5 minutes left. Show that we got a good thing going on right now. So.
All right, Chris, you want to start out? Do you have a microphone?
Coach, talk about Orlando defense a little bit. Did they give you anything you weren't expecting?
I wouldn't say they didn't give us nothing we weren't expecting. I think they're pretty much similar to our defense, so we knew coming out that we was going to get a 5-man pressure. They was going to send a couple blitzes and different things like that. So we just went out, and as you see, as the game went on, we managed that pretty good, you know, and we put some great drives together. A couple we capitalized on, a couple we didn't.
All right. This is Alan from the Allen Alpha Sports Talk Show. So it's a transition for you, going from player to now head coach. Talk about that transition, some of the things you learned today that you can use in the future that can help you.
I mean, playing football for so many years that I played, towards the end of my career, I was more of a player's coach, you know, as we went on. But, you know, having a history from my dad, having a history from, you know, different people that I know, Jim Tressel and different things like that. I think, like I said earlier, the number one thing is you can't shoot yourself in the foot. You know, everything that I seen today, you know, goes with the game of football. It really wasn't a big difference. It's just now that I can speak it or I can go and handle it. You know, seeing a timeout like earlier where it's a great drive for us and we get set back there on a delay. You know, I don't know where that drive end up at. We get a field goal out of it. You know what I'm saying? Me calling a timeout, saving us, and different things like that. I think that's the standpoint that works for me now is I'm able to control it.
Coach Ginn, Kyle Nash with the Storm Surge podcast. Jalen McClendon was coming out getting his action here on the start tonight. How do you think he handled his first outing here?
Oh man, he played great. You know, there's a couple of things that, you know, we're gonna go on the film and watch and be critical about. But for overall, I mean, I think he managed the game pretty well. In one quarter, he was able to put up 14 points. You know, that's big. You know, that's growth. You know, we should be excited about that as a coaching staff, as a team. You know, that we can be, you know, elite when we need to be.
Let Chris go.
So you had, I think, 2 touchdowns that were called back, penalties, and then of course the fumble to start the game. How detrimental were those things for you guys?
I mean, they was our mistakes. At the end of the day, you know, it looked good, but you can't jump both sides. You know, and that created 2 picks, but we jumped on sides. You know, and ball security is everything. You know, and not being able to really go through a whole month of getting hit as a punt return, you know, is different. So that's real action in real lifetime. You know, you don't give him no excuse, but you know, at the end of the day, that's his first time ever getting hit.
Okay, everybody good? All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.